He was 16.
Next, thank you, Mr. Aiken. Is any other questions for Mr. Aiken? It is a very interesting program. I was going to ask him if one of the Duma relatives he left in France was a famous 19th century
I don't believe
writer.
that.
You don't think
I believe
Alexander
they're
was?
Because when you go back and look at them, they changed their name.
Ah, they changed the name for him. It's kind of sad when you hear about the war, the Civil War, and all the way back to the religious wars of the 1500s. That so many people have been killed in the name of the Prince of Peace, isn't it? It's very sad, but it's still going on today, and I guess will be going on forever.
I'd like to say something,
Yes.
if I may, Larry. One thing, he just talking about all these things is DNA. Of course, a lot of people are hesitant about DNA because it take this killer out there in Idaho, for instance. I mean, but DNA can connect you with a lot of people with relatives that you don't know anything about. So have you considered DNA testing?
Well, we just hadn't got around to it.
Okay, well,
We keep saying we're
we're
gonna do it.
our plans are to resume our DNA discussions. We're going to start it's the 4th Tuesday of the month.
Actually,
that's when we have our board meeting.
Uh-oh.
Oh, well, okay, we'll have to reconsider that then. Well,
It'll be posted.
okay, we'll let you know. We're plans are underway then to start
this
resume
month.
our DNA discussions. Yes. The next thing I was going to say, I almost forgot about it at our board meeting. We're wanting to undertake a project of trying to get a list of all the area schools, early Union County. We've had several requests and we find that information is not available. Strong website, Strong Facebook, they have a lot of chatter on there about that, but I have not contacted Mike yet. But if you have pictures of early school, we're talking about late 1800s, early 1900s, if you have a picture, if you would bring it along to us, let us scan it. We would like to, we're gonna start with pictures. That's the easy way to collect names of schools, and that's what everyone seems to want to know, is to identify names. But anyway, keep that in mind. If you bring a picture, the library will be glad to scan it for you, and I'll leave my flash drive down here, and we can start by collecting those names. It's gonna be probably take us a couple of years to do this, but we want to get started on that.
Hundreds.
Schools all over Union County.
Hundreds
Early
of
schools in
schools.
Union County. When he mentioned Myrtle Grove, I had already had a request earlier in the year, something about Myrtle Grove. When did it end? When did it consolidate? We found that information. I found a newspaper article. But there's so many schools. Nancy Wood brought a picture one day that a school that Thielen Wood went to. It was early it was out toward Mount Union, somewhere out that way. The name I'd never heard of. So we're gonna start with pictures first and then go from there. If you have a picture we can borrow and start collecting these names, we appreciate it.
Yeah, from the